Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return.
And the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Harris. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Wolverines. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Chris, you got to wonder if the coaches knew they're going to fake this the first chance they got, or if this was an impulse decision by the head coach. Either way, it worked out great.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. An inside deals now from the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. Poor set of balance, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. They try to sneak it for the first. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the toss play now, running left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. It's a nice gain. Remove the football up to the 27.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Brooks. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man! Catch made, big play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a draw to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. He fires this throw and he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And here's the handoff. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throw to the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now we're looking at a third down. Up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6. That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field.
They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to make a play deep downfield. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. What a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brooks. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Zips it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback, and reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson, and how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. It's a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Aggies looking to keep this drive rolling. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Brooks. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. To make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession.
First and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the goal.
On the set.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Aggies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Michigan offense will take over. First and 10. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming.
Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Wolverines will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Picks up the first and still running. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense now operating in empty. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that completion. Press coverage now from the secondary. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And it's likely they'll take one last shot here before halftime. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into a lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now second and long. Using his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Michigan. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down after that previous play. Hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down after that running play. Breaks an open space. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. And they'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down play for this offense. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Numbers over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception in the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the same runner's got it again. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving to the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Aggies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. He keeps it on a design run. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, Chris, they come up short the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see if they can dial up.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And on the carry, he's heading left. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Give it to the back again. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Wolverines looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? He breaks free. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Romero. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Design quarterback run. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Hebe keeps it himself. The Wolverines' offense is on the move now. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Okorie steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. That pass is caught. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense is still clicking. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but what?
explosive play.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Out comes the punt team now on second down. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Offense is back on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Cut quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Handoff to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Back. It's Romero.
Makes a quick catch. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The Wolverines are going to keep this drive moving. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He shreds the tackle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the...
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game. Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Six-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He could go.